Hey there, hi there, ho there. You got gourd. And it's Sunday. It's Sunday. And I got my elf ears on. Yeah, a couple of people have been mentioning that I look like a marijuana elf. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I like my pot leaf behind me and on me. So, friends, Terpene Talks will return tomorrow we just finished linalool. We'll be working on one I really like, pining. Pining. And I ain't giving you any more. You could look it up beforehand or wait for me. So, what are you doing this Sunday? I'd love to know below. I'm going to put this up and then go get groceries. And my dear friends, if you have not seen my video yesterday of Prince's Island Park and Eau Claire, I think it's the other way around, Eau Claire and Prince's Island Park, but if you haven't seen it, wait for the end of this video. There will be a link to it, and go check it out. I think it was a good day. You can come with me on a travel to the beautiful downtown of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It got a few of you asking questions about the cost of living here, and yes, it's a big city, so it costs a little more than little towns, but there's lots of good work here. We have probably some of the lowest tax burdens in the country. Alberta has no provincial tax, only the GST, which is applied federally. And we have some of the lowest city tax, property tax in the country. More expendable income in our pockets. I don't know what that feels like. I used to. And you've read the title, you cheated, you're sitting there and you're waiting. Come on, Gord, get to it, get to it. What about my diet? And I want to say, I'm not on a diet. I have changed my way of eating. I have changed my eating habits. A diet is a temporary thing. A diet is something you do to shed some pounds, and what I've noticed through many of my friends and people I know going through diets, it's a cyclical thing. They go through a diet, they go through trouble, they go through difficulty, and then they get back to eating and they start enjoying eating so much that they have to go back on a diet. Intermittent fasting is not a diet. In fact, most of the time, if you look it up, you will see that people just call it intermittent fasting, not intermittent fasting diet. It is a change in life. It's the realization that this is how our body was meant to work. Now, we've changed the way our body is meant to work a lot through becoming civilized. Yes, I put the old air quotes because are we truly civilized? What is civilized? But over years and years and years, people decided, oh, you need a good breakfast, you need a good lunch. We have food aplenty. Eat properly, and what has that brought us to? Some of the biggest people ever in history of the world. Obesity is an issue now. And I used to fall for, hey, make sure you have breakfast, the most important meal of the day. In fact, for the past couple of years, while I've been battling both my cholesterol and my weight and my health, I had a nutritionist who really tried to set me up with eating 3 or 4 times a day, 4 or 5 times a day, making sure I kept food in myself. And the more I've learned about intermittent fasting, the more that I'm looking forward to my next visit with her, because I want to find out her point of view on it, because I've seen not just on Joe Rogan Experience, shout out, not just on his show, but on quite a few shows, because I've been following intermittent fasters, and many of them are doctors, and many of them say that intermittent fasting is the way our body was designed. And I want to get to the crux of it. If you think about it, when you're hungry, your body is not signaling. I used to always be told, that's your body telling you to eat. Go eat something. But you go eat something and your energy level drops. You know, many of you know, you go for a good lunch at work, you go with a couple of people for a good lunch, and boom, the afternoon drags you down. And you often need a nap. Well, I've got fibromyalgia, I nap almost all the time. But it's that tiredness. Eating, you would think, would give you energy, and it doesn't. It helps you store energy. Every time you eat, a small percentage of what you eat is stored as fat. And if you never burn up your stores, your body, even at times of hunger, as long as you're eating, is going to store more. But by fasting, by allowing yourself to be hungry, that's not, the hunger pains are not your body saying, feed me, Seymour. It's your body saying, I'm going to be busy for a while. I'm hungry. I'm switching up my mechanism to start burning some of this stored fat like I'm supposed to. You're going through a period of starvation. We're going to feed you. That's your body. And still, like every day, the way mine works, I have nothing but coffee and water, and my coffee is no sugar, no cream, just coffee. I have nothing but coffee and water until 5 in the afternoon. And then I open up from 5 to 9, that's only 4 hours, is my window. I get a warning on my phone. I set up a reminder every night at 9 that my eating window is closed. Now, I know that that doesn't mean it's fully closed, because really with intermittent fasting, you should have 6, maximum 8. 6, though, is the best that I've seen, where you can eat. And you can eat what you want to eat, but you keep it within certain parameters. You know, make sure you have some veggies, make sure you keep your carbs low and your sugar low, and your protein high and your fiber high, you know, but you don't have, just eat normal but healthy. And so I shut my window down at 4 hours, and then I eat just a little bit more before bed, maybe a probiotic yogurt or something. I really, starting that, I didn't change what I ate during my window. But my body has given me much more energy than I thought I had. Now that I've been on this diet since February, the beginning of February. Not a diet. Since I've changed my eating habits in early February, I've lost a total of 14 pounds. But it isn't just the loss of weight. It is the equilibrium being returned to my body. I used to set aside a 2-hour period to sleep every single afternoon. Either 12 till 2, because I have to pick up my son a little after, right at 3, or if it's not a school day, 2 to 4. And I would sleep right from the time I went down to the time I woke up. I wish I could sleep at night like I did during the day. But now I've got too much energy. Now I'm usually getting an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, which is what I used to do. I've always enjoyed an afternoon nap, but I got into really long ones, and I was getting heavy. And seriously, when your body starts turning around and working on the internal fat stores during the day when you get hungry, It also releases endorphins to help that happen within your body, but also to give you energy to keep going and look past your hunger pains. I was telling my granddaughter, who is 20, about this diet and how she says, "Oh, I get so hungry in the mornings." And I says, "Yeah, but that would pass. That would pass." I'm not trying to talk her into it because she says she needs it and she doesn't. She doesn't. She's a good size. But is it healthy for us? It's like I said, it's not a diet. It's not about losing weight. It has helped me lose weight because I was not at equilibrium. I'm only 5'3", and to have let my weight get up to 166, 167 was ridiculous. And I'm feeling so much better. I think I got 4 or 5 pounds more to go, but you know what? I don't work on it. I don't look at what I'm eating and say, "Oh, let me cut that down a bit." I just don't eat during the day. I just don't eat in the morning. I just don't eat at lunch. And I'm usually really hungry just before my nap, but I don't eat. And I let my body work on what it has stored. What'll happen if I keep this going? Will I end up being a 90-pound weakling? No, the body returns to homeostasis. It's got to find the right level at which you'll eat more when... I guess I haven't really attacked that piece of it yet. When I reach my given weight, maybe once in a while during those hunger times at noon or 1, I might have a little more. I don't know what a little something. I don't know what my future brings. I'm going to keep studying. I'm going to keep learning and keep sharing it with you all. And I do agree. There are some who say even having the coffee during your fasting is not fasting because there's very small calories in a black coffee or a black tea, but there is. And so the body does turn its attention to working on this for energy rather than your fat reserve. But I also I have way cut back, not on purpose. It just happened. I don't crave my coffee like I used to. I get internalized energy from my new way of life. I've gone on too long. This is a longer than usual talk, but it's Sunday. I feel good. I hope you feel good. It's weird. I had my worst night's sleep. I've been sleeping really, really good for a couple of weeks easy. Getting rid of the pain in my mouth has really helped. But last night was awful. I think I got 1 or 2 hours sleep. But here I am. I've got lots of energy. I'm ready to go. And yes, I had a little dab of some, I forget what it's called, Dance World. Had a little bit of Dance World sativa CBD. And I said the CBD word, we better watch out. But I have just the right amount of energy to get my day done. I'll have a little nap this afternoon. I'll get a little caught up on your sleep. I never get caught up, and that's okay. So, the elf says, have a good day. The elf says, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down, give it something. I appreciate you all. And remember, subscribe or watch that video from yesterday. It was fun. It was a good day. I think my montages went well. Not my best, but not my worst. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony.